Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Erin, and for today's video, I am only eating gas station food for the whole entire day. So I am at Wawa for breakfast. If you've never heard of Wawa, it is kind of like that similar vibe to Sheetz or Quick Check. It's on the East Coast. I think it's only in like PA, Jersey, and Florida. I could be wrong though, don't quote me on that. But it is the gas station that I tend to go to for gas, and also if I want a quick snack. So they have a lot of good options. I will try to film in there if I can, but it is popping at this location right now, so I don't know if I'll be able to. I might like try to pull the camera and like get camera shy or something, so we'll see. But I am starving, so let's go get some breakfast. Okay, so I wasn't really able to film in there. It was literally packed. And in Wawa, they're similar to like Sheetz, where you have the order screen that you can order food from. But I wanted to get things that I've never gotten before and like more of that like gas station feel. So I didn't get anything from the order screen for breakfast, at least. So I got a stuffed pretzel with sweet cream cheese. Sounded pretty interesting. I've never had anything like that before. So this is what it looks like. I was expecting salt on it, but I think it's like graham crackers. That's interesting. And then I got a caramel cream filled donut. That sounded so good, and I've just been like craving a good donut lately, so hopefully I love that. And then I got a vanilla iced coffee because it is actually hot out. I am not dressed appropriately at all. It's hot, so I wanted a iced coffee to cool me off a little bit because I'm sweating. Okay, so let's try the pretzel because it sounds really good. Okay, that's actually delicious. That's what the inside looks like, so you can see all the cream cheese in there. It is sweeter than I was expecting it to be. I figured it'd be like a salty pretzel with this sweet cream cheese, but the pretzel doesn't really have much flavor to it, and then you just have like the sweet cream cheese, so it is a little sweeter than I would like, but it is pretty tasty. Okay, so the iced coffee was like those ones that are already like pre-made, and then you just like pour it into your cup. So it is vanilla. It already had like the milk and everything in it, so hopefully this isn't like overly sweet. Okay, wait, that's actually really good. I feel like I say that every time I try something that I like. I'm like, wait, that's really good. But I do like that. It's not overly sweet. It is definitely not like a very coffee tasting. I mean, it is like really light, so I guess it's kind of expected. If I'm in the mood for something that tastes like coffee, I probably wouldn't get this, but if I was in the mood for just something like cold and refreshing, I probably would. Sorry if the lighting sucks right now. I drove in circles before I parked, and I literally parked in like 10 different spots in every which angle that I could get. And every single angle except for this one had a glare across the camera. So it was like my only option. And then when I close the sunroof, it's like really dark. But then when I leave it open, there's like a weird sun over my head. We're just gonna have to roll with it. Hopefully the lighting is better at lunchtime. But okay, so this is a caramel cream filled donut. Okay, look how good that looks. It looks like there's even like caramel. I think there's caramel on top too. Should we bite it or should we try to like break it apart? Let's take a bite first and then Then we'll break it apart. That's what the inside looks like. I don't really get much caramel out of it. It is pretty good, but it definitely does not beat just a regular glazed donut or a Boston cream. I love Boston cream donuts. I'd give it like a 6 out of 10. I wish I got something salty because the donut's sweet, the pretzel's sweet, and the iced coffee is sweet. I'm like, for lunch, I'm definitely going to be craving like, I don't know, probably something salty, some kind of like meat or something. But I mean, overall for gas station food, this is like a pretty decent breakfast. All right, well, I'd probably rate breakfast like a 7 out of 10. Good, but not great. But I am full for now, so I will see you guys for lunch. It is now lunchtime, and I am at Quick Check. So I really don't come here ever. I think the only time I ever came here was the last time I did this video, and I came here for breakfast. So I'm excited to see what kind of items they have in their menu for lunch. So I will once again try and record in there. It doesn't seem as busy here, so I feel like I'll be able to, even if I just like get a little bit of clips. So I'm gonna go see what they have, and then I will be right back. Okay, so they actually have like a lot of food on their menu. Their touchscreen was a little bit confusing though, because they had a 2 for $5 section, but then when I would click it and add something and then add something else from it, it wasn't making it $5. So I didn't get anything off of that. And then after I checked out, I saw that they had like pre-made subs, and they had like a rainbow cake. Had a lot of stuff that looked really good, but I had already checked out, so it's a little too late for that. But I ended up getting a hot dog and a kickin' chicken snack wrap. So I saw that and I was like, ooh, I wonder, I don't know. Every time I see snack wraps, I want to try them because I want to know if they actually, you know, are good or not. I don't know. Every time I see snack wraps, I always want to get one and compare it to McDonald's from like once upon a time. And then I was really excited because they have a blue raspberry Red Bull recharger, and I love Red Bull. I had like a normal one in my hand, and then I saw that and I was like, ooh, I'm gonna put that back and try that one. But I like felt so gross after breakfast because I mean I basically just got junk food, so I'm in need of some real food. So let's give this a bite. It's actually really good. There's a lot of like shell. Try to take some of that off. Okay, so you have the chicken strips, pickles, red onions and honey mustard and cheddar cheese. That's what I got in there. You could really add anything that you wanted, but I don't know. That's the stuff that I like to add in wraps or like on subs and stuff. And this is really good. Like, honestly, this is a 10 out of 10. I would 100% get this again. And I think it was like $3. Okay, let's try this blue raspberry recharger. Tastes exactly how you think it would. It has a really strong blue raspberry flavor, and then like the aftertaste of it is like the Red Bull. I definitely prefer regular Red Bull more than this, I guess, because I'm missing that like traditional taste of Red Bull that I love so much. But it is pretty good. And I love when places have stuff like this. Like when Orlando and I go to TGI Fridays with his dad, because his dad loves it there, they have a Red Bull recharger, or like a Red Bull whatever, a Red Bull mixed in with a drink, but it's like more of a slush. And that one I love. I get that one every time. All right, let's try this hot dog. It actually looks pretty good. I could pick what I wanted on it, so I did the ketchup and mustard because I like the two of them together. Let's give it a bite. That's good. Their hot dogs have really good flavor to them. One of our really good friends had us over for a barbecue probably last year, and they marinate their hot dogs. I didn't even know that was a thing. But literally, they were the best hot dogs I've ever had in my whole entire life. So, of course, like, the next day, I texted her and asked for, like, the marinade recipe. So now every single time I make hot dogs, that's the only way that I can, like, eat them, because they're just so good that it's just, like, not comparable anymore. But this one, like, I don't know if it's just the flavor of, like, the hot dog or what, but, like, this is the first time I think I've had a hot dog without the marinade that I'm not like, oh, it's not as good without it. This is honestly like a 10-10. All right, well, that was all so good. I honestly rate lunch a 10 out of 10. Even though the blue raspberry Red Bull recharger isn't my favorite, it still is really good. I just like have issues and just love the taste of Red Bull. But anyway, all in all, I'd probably say lunch was a 10 out of 10. I feel like Quick Check is like super underrated around here. Like, I don't ever go to Quick Check. I don't really know anybody that ever goes to Quick Check. I mean, obviously people come, right? Or it wouldn't be open. But I do think it's underrated. But that food was delicious. So I'm really excited to see what I get for dinner. That food was so good. I honestly might have to come here for dinner and see what dinner foods they have, because I've never had anything for dinner here before. But I guess we will see in a couple hours when I'm hungry again. And then we'll figure out where we're going to go and what we're going to get. Okay, so it is dinner time, and I ended up going to Wawa again, but I went to a different Wawa. I know I wasn't able to film inside of the other one, so I'm gonna try my best to film inside this one so you guys can see what the inside looks like. And then I'm definitely gonna order something off the order screen this time, because I really wasn't that big of a fan of breakfast. So I'm gonna bring you guys along with me. I will show you along inside, and then hopefully I can get something good. Okay, so I was not able to film in there. I walked in there, and my ex, who okay, you probably think I'm being like ridiculous, but I was with this kid for like 10 years. And when we like broke up and he moved to a different town, and then Orlando and I lived in the south side of like the town that we grew up in, and the Wawa there he used to work at. And then when we moved, I'm like, good, I don't ever have to see him again. Like, I would like not really go to that Wawa because it was just awkward, right? And then I walk in here and I hear his voice. He has a very deep, like distinct voice. And I was like, bro, you've got to be kidding me. And he was the one that was making all the food. And I was like, oh my God, I cannot film now. And I basically just clicked something really quick on the order screen because I wanted to get the heck out of there. And if anybody's like, you're engaged, like, why do you care? Like, it's just awkward when you see people like that used to be a part of your life. Like, if you see like, you know, an ex best friend that you haven't talked to in a long time, or like an ex, I don't know. I'm just very uncomfortable now. Which is awkward. So I ended up getting a cheese quesadilla. Like I said, I kind of just clicked something and then I ran out the door. So it is a very sad looking quesadilla. And then I got chipotle sauce on it and salsa, I think, because it sounded good, but I don't see any salsa. Oh yeah, there's salsa on there. And then I got sour cream to dip it in. I didn't even get a drink. I have my water though, but I literally didn't even get a drink. I was just like, boop, 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 gotta go. I did get chips though, because like at first when I saw him, I was like trying to hide. And then I saw these and these sounded good. So they're dill pickle chips, which I've never heard of before. Or I've heard of them. I've never had them before. So I want to try them. But I love quesadillas in sour cream. So put a little bit on here. Okay, let's take a bite. Okay, the quesadilla has really good flavor, but the tortilla is like very chewy, and I feel like quesadillas normally have a little crunchier texture to them. I think I'm just gonna put a bunch of sour cream right here so I can dip it. Okay, I might have picked this really fast, but this is good. Oh man. I gotta find a new Wawa now. This is what it looks like up close. The chipotle sauce actually is like super good with the cheese, which I feel like you wouldn't really expect, or maybe you would. I don't know. I never would have thought to put chipotle sauce on a quesadilla until I saw it as an option. And I'm like, oh, you know, give it a try, but I'm gonna have to put them on all my quesadillas from now on. Okay, let's try these chips. I love pickles. I'm definitely a pickle kind of person. Like, you know how some people don't like pickles with burgers or sandwiches? Like, the more pickles, the better. If you don't want your pickle, I'll eat your pickle. So let's try these dill pickle chips. I feel like I taste more like dill than pickle. Okay, these are really good. I really like the seasoning on them and I love the crunch. If I was craving a pickle and I had these would not satisfy my craving. But I would get them again. All right, well, I'm going to wrap up this video here. I know dinner is really short, but I'm just like, I gotta go. Oh, I need to go home and I need to laugh and I need to decompress. So, on that note, I know this is a quick one, but I hope you guys enjoyed anyway. If you did, please make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you never miss a video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.